Hi kids, I am Queen Arwen, and this is King Aragorn.
Well, hi there.
He is a human king from Middle-earth. I want to tell you how he became king over all the other kings on Earth. There once was a short hobbit with big hairy feet named Frodo.
Ah! Look at my big hairy feet. No, I don't want to smell your hairy feet. Yeah, smell it. Okay.
Who set out on a journey to destroy a powerful ring made by the kings of the earth years ago that caused them to fight over it and separate all their kingdoms.
Have you seen my ring? Look at my ring. No, it's my ring, my precious. You can't have it. Don't even look at it.
They could not get along. Frodo the Hobbit, with the help of Gandalf the Grey,
Thou shalt not pass. Oh, hey, Ganny. What's up, man? You gonna come help me? Do I really have a choice? Not really. Okay.
Gandalf the Grey had special powers.
Ooh.
They went to go reunite the kingdoms to fight the evil Sauron, who sent his evil orcs to go get the ring for himself, so he could be king over all the kings. Frodo and Gandalf teamed up with Legolas.
Well, hello. I'm an elf. I love to shoot flaming arrows and any type of arrows there are. I could shoot them so fast. Okay.
He was one of the warriors from the Elf Kingdom, and Gimli, a warrior dwarf.
Hoi, ho, hoi, ho, hoi! I just love battles. Look at my axe. Okay. You guys ready to go?
Meanwhile, King Aragorn fell in love with me, Queen Arwen.
Oh, hey girl, what's up? Hey there. Oh, quit it, stop it. But I love you. Oh, I love you too. Ooh.
Soon in this story, I would join him to be his wife. I have been away from my kingdom for a while. This is King Aragorn speaking now. Many thought I would not return. They thought I was as good as dead and gone. Others knew I was alive and were waiting for me to return. But when the king knew the time was right, he returned to take his place as king of the earth.
Oh, I could be king here.
So he left the elf kingdom to join Frodo and all the others on the quest to destroy the ring and evil Sauron.
Hey guys, you gonna help me? Yeah, I'll help you. All right, just don't look at my precious. Hey man. Hey. Thou shalt not pass. Let's go.
Frodo the Hobbit sets out on his own to just go destroy the ring
Fun guys, I'm going on my own.
at the Volcano Mount in Mount Doom.
Wow. Wow. That's a big volcano.
It was a scary and difficult journey for him. He was in danger from the orcs along the way. Meanwhile, the evil Sauron and his evil army of orcs were causing terror everywhere. All the kings of each kingdom and Gandalf were fighting many fierce battles to destroy the evil orcs. Gandalf was left alone to defend the city of Osgiliath. Gandalf ended up in a battle with an evil creature named Balrog.
Oh, that's a big evil creature. I can't defeat him by myself. Oh.
Balrog was one of the strongest evil helpers of Sauron. And at the end of the battle, Gandalf appears to have died.
Ah! No! No! Ah!
It seemed like all was lost. All of the battles we were fighting were not going well. Frodo finally makes it to the volcano and destroys the ring.
Yeah! Finally! I made it here. Hey, why isn't the ring coming off my hand? There, I got it.
At the same time, I was at my castle in my kingdom of Gondor. The orcs were trying to kill and destroy.
You cannot kill or destroy.
He fought as a mighty king would for his people.
Ching ching, ching 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 ching.
Then our powerful friend Gandalf flew in with giant eagles from the kingdom of eagles.
I've come with giant eagles from the kingdom of eagles.
To help him destroy the orcs and win the battle.
I'm gonna help you destroy the orcs and win the battle. Yeah.
But that is not quite the end of this story.
What?
That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. That's great. That'll go perfect for story time. Thank you. But now I need to check the mail. Let's see what we've got today. Cool. We got another letter. Hey, Wendy.
Hi, Miss Carolyn. Hi, everybody.
You made it just in time for letter
Oh,
time.
I'm Sonny. I love letters. That's great.
Let's see who it's from.
Okay.
Ah. It says, Dear Waymaker Club, I love you. You are in my heart. You are God's people. Eat a healthy dinner.
What a good
From
advice.
Waymaker Elena.
That's so sweet.
Thank you, Miss Elena.
Thank you.
That was a nice letter.
Very nice letter.
Even if you guys don't have questions, it's nice to hear from you.
Yes,
once in
it
a while,
is.
just to see how everything's going on your end.
Please write us.
Thank you for the letter. That was very sweet.
Send in your letters. It's time for story time, isn't it, Miss Carolyn?
Yep, you're right. It is time for story time.
Yay!
Okay, let's head off to story
All
time,
right,
guys.
bye.
For today's story, we are going to read a scripture out of Revelation chapter 19, a prophecy written by John the disciple, who saw this vision when he was banished to the island of Patmos. I saw heaven standing open. There in front of me was a white horse. Its rider is called Faithful and True. When he judges or makes war, he is always fair. His eyes are like blazing fire. On his head are many crowns. A name is written on him that only he knows. He is dressed in a robe dipped in blood. His name is the Word of God. The armies of heaven were following him, riding on white horses. They were dressed in fine linen, white and clean. Coming out of the rider's mouth is a sharp sword. He will strike down the nations with the sword. Scripture says he will rule them with an iron scepter, and that's out of Psalm chapter 2, verse 9. He stomps on the grapes of God's winepress. The winepress stands for the terrible anger of the God who rules over all. Here is the name that is written on the rider's robe and on his thigh: the greatest King of all and the most powerful Lord of all. Then I saw a beast and the kings of the earth with their armies. They had gathered together to make war against the rider on the horse and his army. But the beast and the false prophet were captured. The false prophet had done signs for the beast. In this way, the false prophet had tricked some people. Those people had received the mark of the beast and had worshipped its statue. The beast and the false prophet were thrown alive into the lake of fire. The lake of fire burns with sulfur. The rest were killed by the sword that came out of the rider's mouth, and all the birds stuffed themselves with the dead bodies. This is a very descriptive, kind of scary passage, but it's a prophecy showing that God, Christ, is coming back again and will have victory over our enemy, Satan. So let's remember this and keep our eyes open for Christ returning, coming in on those beautiful clouds. Well, that concludes today's story, but let's head off to song time. Hey, oh, hey, oh.
Well, hey, oh, hey, ooh. Is it song time?
It is. It's
Okay,
song
good,
time.
because I didn't carry this guitar for nothing. That's good. All right.
Well, you know, if I can chugga all the way from Logomotion time to here, you
That's
could probably
true,
carry the guitar.
I know, but it would look silly if I came over here with a guitar and it wasn't song time. People would be thinking, what are you doing? I'd be, I don't know, I just take my guitar everywhere.
Well, it also looks silly to chugga everywhere.
No, it doesn't. It's pretty cool. If I saw someone going chugga, I'd be like, you know what? I like that person.
Maybe I should try it in the grocery store next.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, what song are we doing?
We are going to sing Days of Elijah. It's a fun song. It's a very victorious song. It's showing God's victory over all the world and him coming back someday.
Yeah, it says, behold, he comes riding on the clouds, shining like the sun at the trumpet call. It says, prepare the way of the Lord.
Yes.
So that's kind of like what we should be doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
We should be waiting and watching for Christ's return.
All right,
and
cool.
And preparing.
Super, right on.
Okay, so we're going to sing this song.
We are. We are?
We are. Are you ready?
I didn't know there was singing involved.
That's what this is.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
These are the days of Elijah, declaring the word of the Lord. And these are the days of your servant Moses, righteousness being restored. Though these are days of great trials, of famine and darkness and sword, still we are the voice in the desert crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun, at the trumpet call. So lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. And these are the days of Ezekiel, the dry bones becoming as flesh. And these are the days of your servant David, rebuilding the temple of praise. And these are the days of the harvest, the fields are as white in the world, and we are the laborers in your vineyard, declaring the word of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun, at the trumpet call. So lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. One more time. He comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun, at the trumpet call. So lift your voice, it's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. Good job.
Oh, one more time.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was a close one.
I didn't even see that coming. I should prepare next time.
You know what? I'm not even the one with the glasses on. Okay, that will kill.
Hey, that reminds me.
Hay is for horses.
Do you want to play a game?
Depends on what the game is.
Do you guys want to play a game?
Do I need to wear a helmet?
No. No
Are
helmet.
you sure?
No helmet.
Okay. Should I call my mother and ask for permission?
No, she'd probably give you permission.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me put my guitar down. Is it physical?
It's a little physical.
Okay, all right. Then let me put this down.
Okay, kids. So what we're going to do is we are going to have a sword duel.
What?
A
You
sword
said
fight.
this wasn't dangerous. I don't need a helmet.
A sword fight one-on-one.
Sounds pretty...
No real swords.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
All right, so how do you have a sword
So,
fight without a sword?
What you can do is you can use pool noodles,
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
or you can use paper towel rolls,
Okay, so it's
or you could play with toilet paper rolls, but those are more like daggers, and that's a little harder to do. That'd be like a dagger fight. Yeah, for little people.
Yeah. No offense to little people. Okay, well, I
Okay.
see the noodles over here.
So, all right, so let's play this game.
Okay.
Let me move this out of the way.
I'm guessing
Okay,
you're gonna be pink.
so what we're gonna do is
All
we're
right.
gonna have a point system.
Okay.
You can do the point system however you like
All right.
at home.
Okay.
But to keep it simple for me and Mr. Oliver, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, stand right here.
I'm standing right here.
Okay, we're gonna do 5 points, ow, for an arm.
You said it wasn't gonna hurt.
Okay, try not to be too rough. And then we're gonna do 10 points for a leg. Ah! Okay,
Okay, that didn't hurt that.
and then we're gonna do
How much for the head?
that don't count.
Oh.
No. Don't lose our heads, kids. Okay, we want to,
How many points for blocking? Ow!
we want jab
Hey, quit it. No jabs.
in the heart
Quit jabbing me.
for 15 points. And you can go for however many points you want to reach to. Whoever gets to that
Waving
point
that in my face.
wins. So, what do you say we want to go to? How many points?
I wasn't listening to anything you said.
Let's go to 30 points. Okay, whoever gets to 30 points wins. So you guys have to help us keep track of who wins the game by points. So an arm, 5 points. Leg, 10 points. The heart, 15 points. Ready? You guys ready?
I'm not ready.
Okay, scoot back a little bit. A little bit. And go. Oh, 5 points. Oh, 15 points. Oh, 10 points. What is that? That's 30. That's 30 points. No? Is that 30 points? Make sure you know how to do math. Math is a good skill. All right, I think he won. I think he won. Shall we try that again fairly?
Yeah, let's try that again.
Okay. So let's try to keep track of our points here.
Okay.
Scoot back a little bit. Give me some space.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Hey, that's not fair.
Wait, I'm afraid you're gonna whack me in the face. Okay. Are you ready?
I wouldn't do that.
Okay. On your marks.
No.
Get set. Go.
Oh,
5 points.
you
10
cheat.
points.
No, I blocked that
15.
one.
20.
I blocked out. You're actually really good at this.
35.
That's
I just won.
I'm surprised then. I
So
was actually trying.
this is a math game. Try not to get too violent.
How is
at
this
home.
math?
Well, you're counting.
I'm not
points.
counting. I don't even have time to
Or
count.
you could just,
You've been practicing this
you could
while I
just
wasn't
hit
around.
each other.
Oh. Hey, oh.
Good thing is it doesn't really hurt.
Oh.
I can thank you. Okay, all right. Truce. Truce. Shing. Truce.
What's that mean?
That means let's make peace now. We're friends now. We're friends. Come on, Mr. O. Come on, Mr. O.
Shing. Okay.
Friends. Okay. Real shake. All right. And now it's time for.
Don't whack me. I have a feeling you said truce. You're gonna whack me anyway. Don't do it.
What time is it for?
It's time for something. Probably not
All
to
that
play this
whacking
game
made me
anymore.
forget what's
This is it.
happening next.
What's happening next is nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's time to just.
I quit.
Chugga. Choo choo. Okay, guys, it's time for our logo motion time. So stand up. We're gonna get our hands ready so we can learn our key verse for today, which is out of Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 through 14. So it's a little bit longer and a little bit more complicated, but I think that we can do it. So it says, I saw what looked like the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven, and he was presented to the eternal God. He was crowned king and given power and glory. So the Son of Man is Jesus, and he's coming back through the clouds of heaven. He was presented as the new coming king to our eternal God, which is our everlasting Father who is outside of time. He's lived forever, and he's going to keep living forever. So that's what eternal means. And then he was crowned king and given power and glory. So let's try it. I saw what looked like the Son of Man, which is Jesus, coming with the clouds of heaven. And he was presented to the eternal God. And he was crowned, make it K, king, and given power and glory. Okay, let's do it again. I saw what looked like the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven, and he was presented to the eternal God. He was crowned king and given power and glory. watched it one last time, I saw what looked like the Son of Man, and this is symbolic of Jesus dying on the cross, the holes in his hands, okay? The Son of Man, Jesus, coming with the clouds of heaven, and he was presented to the eternal God, and he was crowned king and given power and glory. Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 through 14. Good luck, guys.
Well, hey there, kids. Now here I am with my friends at my castle in Gondor. I got my buddy Gandalf, my other buddy Frodo. I have Lady Arwen, and many others here to watch me be crowned King of the Earth. Make sure you get it straight. Now, kids, if you haven't figured out by now, I want to explain to you why this story is so important. It has so many similarities to the story of Jesus in the Bible. Jesus is God's Son. He came to this earth. He lived amongst humans. He died on the cross, and 3 days later, he resurrected from the grave. He went to heaven to be with God, the Father, and he promised to return in the future to be king over all the earth. You see the parallel with me and Gandalf being God? I'm going to explain that in a minute. He would bring his bride there to rule with him. My bride, Lady Arwen, is symbolism of that. Bride being the church of Christ. He will bring with him to reign with him on this earth. Gandalf is much like God, the Father, in this story. He was mighty and powerful, and with his help, our battles were won. The ring represents the sin of the world that humans try to hang on to like it's precious. There's so much sin in this world, and it calls to us almost. It makes you blind to the path that God has for us in our lives. Just like in my story, how the ring was calling to Frodo because he had a little taste, and it was so easy to fall into that sin. The humans try to hang on to this sin like it's their precious, when all it does is bring evil and destruction. It comes to kill, steal, and destroy our lives, separating us each from each other and from God. When Jesus died and resurrected, he defeated evil and set us free from sin. What a great victory that was. And when the time is right, Jesus will return to be our King, just like I did, symbolism in this story. He will reign for 1,000 years and will bring us peace. What a great, true story. You can read about it in the Bible. This true book that tells us how we should live our life. It's a living document, this Bible. One we can believe in.
To reign.